See, what we discussed so far. So the basic concepts we discussed, right? See, the basic concepts for the Power BI we discussed it, right? So the basic concepts means, so we have seen that what exactly we discussed is. Give me a second. I'm sharing my screen. So everyone getting my screen, right? Online students, please respond. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So what we discussed so far. So the basic concepts we discussed, right? Okay, so the basic concepts means, see, if we need to learn the technology, we need to know something about the basic concepts of the technology, right? So we are learning here the Power BI. For that we have seen that Power BI is a data visualization tool. Okay, for that we have to know that what exactly the visual and the how to analyze a visual, the importance of an visual, and history of the Power BI, what is Power BI, why it is, and how it will be working, as well as what are the components are there. We elaborated each and every component, how it will be working. Okay, and we have seen that the data sources. Apart from that, we have seen that data connectivity modes, and we have seen that some license in Power BI. Okay, and now after that, yesterday we have seen that how to install that Power BI. Also, I hope everyone installed. If anyone facing issue to install the Power BI desktop itself, everyone installed, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. So once you did installed, okay, I'm going to starting. The practical sessions for the Power BI. Okay, so far what we did, okay, that is theoretically. And one more thing, if you guys are clear in these concepts, okay, you can clear in technical round. Mostly in technical round, okay, for 20 to 25 minutes, sorry, 15 to 20 minutes, they'll ask these type of things only. What it is, architecture of the Power BI, what is data source, what are the data sources are available, how many data sources I can connect with the Power BI, and what are the connectivity modes, what is import mode, what is direct query mode, what do you know about the licenses, what are the advantages of import mode. So like this, okay, you'll get some questions from these basic concepts. Okay, at least you can clear the first round of interview. Okay, so now and we have seen that installation of the Power BI. Okay, how to install that? We have to go to the Microsoft Store. Okay, there we have to search Power BI desktop, and we can install. We can get it easily, right? Okay. In another way, we can go to web browser, and there we have to search the Power BI desktop download. Okay, we can download directly. So it's nothing too difficult, right? Clear, everyone? Anyone doubt so far? So now basically okay, so in the Power BI, what is the structure we are going to see is, okay, about the technology. See what we are going to learning here. So the basic visualizations, okay, first I'll start with the basic visualization, okay, and then I'll discuss with the DAX functions, and then I'll discuss with the data cleaning part, where we can do that in Power Query editor, and then we are going to see the data modeling directly. Okay, after that we are going to see the Power BI services. Fine. Okay, and then finally we discuss something about the SQL concepts. Okay, SQL concepts means as a Power BI developer, okay, what you have to know about the database in the SQL, I'll let you know that. Clear, everyone? Okay, so now the basic visuals we are going to see that. Okay, so before that you have to know one thing. Okay, see, I told you one thing. When I'm working with import mode, what we do have, we can work with three views. What are those views? One is report view, and then data view, data or table view, and then model view. So if we need to create these basic visualizations, where we have to do is in report view. Okay. Okay, first you have to know that report view about it. Okay. Mm, okay. Oh, this. Okay, fine. See, report view, data view, or table view, and model view. So we have three views are available. Okay. Additionally, recently an updated view is there, which is DAX view. Okay. Uh, that also we can see here, but not mandatory. But if you know these three views, it's okay. Fine. Now what I will do is just I'm going to opening that Power BI. See, once I downloaded and installed the Power BI desktop, okay, if I open that application, okay, which is Power BI desktop application, okay, it will be looks like this, okay. Now what you have to do is, you no need to do anything here, just you have to click on new only, report, okay. It will be giving you one desktop to you, okay. It is exactly we are going to see for next our entire course. Okay, so now what I will do is first what we have to know is in this desktop what we do have. Okay, in this desktop what we do have. Okay, what we do have means, okay, we are having something icons are there here. Okay, we are having something data is there, we're having something pans are available here, we're having something tabs are there. What we can do, how we can use this desktop, okay, to make any one report. Okay, so for that what I will do is I'll try to explain each and everything. Okay, try to understand it. If anyone did not understand means please let me know that I'll try to clear it again and again. Okay, why? Because for the next few days we are going to working with Power BI desktop only. Okay, so you have to know each and every option and operation. Okay, each and every option and operation. Now what we have to do is, so we have to know that I told you that we are having that report view, data view, and then model view. Okay. So what are those? So if you observe that the left of the your desktop, we are having that report view. Okay. Now we are in report view. Now, if you observe that it is table view, we can call it is in table view. What we can do is, see, I told you that we can get the data from the data source, right? Once we gather the data, or if you given any connection between the data source or the, I mean, by using the data remote, or once we connected with the data source and the Power BI, okay, we will be having some connection between them. Still we are able to view the data in our Power BI application itself. Okay, so where we can view the data means in the table view. Okay, in this table view we have to view the data, and here we have to analyze it. Okay, whatever, I mean, what exactly the records are there. Okay, those all things we have to see here. Now coming to this model view means where we can make, I mean, where we can do that data modeling. Okay, where we can do the data modeling, that will be model view. Okay, so these three are views are available. Okay, if I'm doing that with the help of import mode, I can work with these three views. It means I can do anything. Yes or no? Okay. Now coming to right of your desktop. Okay, we are having three pans are there. Okay, we are able to see that three pans. I'll do one thing. I'm going to closing this. Just observe that. Okay. Now what we are having? We are having two pans. Okay. What is that? First one is data pan. Okay, data pan. So what is the data pan is? See, I told you we discussed it. we can get the data. Okay, whatever the data you are collecting into the Power BI, that should be, that could be in tabular form only. Only the tabular form the data will be comes to in our Power BI desktop. Okay, now once the data is once the data is came to our pulled into our Power BI desktop, that could be called as a table. Okay, see, in the table, it should be consist of columns and rows. Okay, whatever the fields are there, we can call those column names or fields names headers, we can call here a field. Okay, whatever the header or the column name is there, that will be called as field here. Okay, those field names will be giving you in your data pan. It means what the data available in the table, it will be giving you in your data pan. Okay, and apart from that, you can get your data. If you want to get your data, if you have to get the data, okay, if you have to collect the data from the data source, you can collect from this data pan also. Okay, and apart from that, if you observe that visualization span, see, in this visualization span, okay, we discussed about it also. We discussed it in Power BI. We are having some default visualizations which are basic visualizations. Okay, if we need to create any one report, we need some visual, from where we can take, from visual span only. Okay, from visual span. Okay, from visual span, we are having many visualizations. What are those? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 7 6 are 42 visuals are available. It means 30 plus visuals are default visuals and basic visuals are available in our visualization plan. Okay, in these visuals, okay, in this plan, okay, uh, we can discuss at least 30 visualizations. Okay, we can discuss 30 visualizations. Okay, per day I'll try to discuss 2 to 3 visualizations only. You guys are need to practice each and everything. I can teach you how to create a visual. Okay, how to create a visual, how to select a visual as per your requirement, and the use case of the visual, or the data we have to insert in that, or the data we cannot insert in that visual particularly. These all things we have to know here. Okay, creating a visualization means it's not a matter. Okay, if I'm teaching creating a visualization to 10th standards or 11th standards, they can learn easily. But the thing is, in these visualizations, it's very important. As a Power BI developer, we have to make a pretty much visualizations and reports. It means if we need to do that, means what we have to do, what we have to know, we have to know what exactly the visual. Okay, what is that visual and how to create it, why we need to select that visual only particularly, what the data we have to add into that visual to get a accurate result. If we are adding any another visual, any another data, or the result we are getting, these all things we have to know here. Making a visual means it's a very simple, but the scenarios are difficult. Those things we have to understand, or the logic is there, we have to catch it. If we got the logic, it's very easy to understand it. Okay, and apart from that, we have to see that how to analyze that visual. And one more thing, we have to do one thing as a Power BI developer or data analyst. Okay, once we did create any one visual, once we did create any one report, it should be readability and understandability. It should be easy to analyze any one report, any one report user. Okay, so that also we have to see here. Okay, so if we need to do that, these all things means we have to do some formatting of the visual. It means the makeup in the visual. It means makeup means we are doing some makeup to that, right? Okay, that also we'll see that. Okay, so the visualization span, we are having some visuals. Okay, so each and every visual having a specific character, a specific requirement. Okay, I mean, one after another, one after another. Okay, so that, okay, those visuals we can see here. Okay, now this is visual span. Okay, now we have seen that what is the data pan, what is visual span. Now what we have to see is, coming to these tabs. Okay, in the tabs we are having that file. Okay, file means we have to go here. If you want to check that new page, I mean new report page, you can take this. Okay, if you want to save or share, get, see everything, everyone know this, right? Yes or no? The general thoughts only, right? General operations only. Okay, now operations and settings. Operations and settings and options, sorry, options and settings. Okay, if we need to do anything options, if we need to know anything, options are there here. Okay, we have to go here and you can know this here in options. Am I audible to everyone? Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So we're discussing about home tab, right? I mean file. In the file we're having options and settings. Okay, in that, see here, if we need to check any options means we have to do here. Okay, for example, if we need to check anything means we can go for updates or the updates. If you are having any updates means it will be showing here. And one more thing I have to say. See, Power BI, every month end it will be giving some updates. Every month, every end of the month it will be giving some updates. Okay, we have to check here, we have to do update it. Okay, so now see the preview features and all, these all things are available here in the preview features. Okay, we have to select these all things whatever you want. Okay, see DAX query view is there, right? There is one more view, one more view, DAX query view. See, I did not selected this. Okay, that's why it is not shown in our Power BI desktop. Okay, so now this is my DAX query view. So now whatever you want to changes in our settings we can do here. Okay, in file, in options and settings. Okay, now coming to this home tab. Okay, in the home tab we're having data. Okay, we're having the data, we're having queries, we're having insert, we're having calculations, share, sensitivity. Okay, here you have to know what. Here you have to know clipboard means copy paste, cut, format painter. These all things everyone know this, right? Yes or no? Basic level it is, right? Okay, and coming to the data. Okay, coming to the data. In the data, what we do have? Get data. If we need to collect the data, if we need to get the data, we have to select that get data. Okay, so once we need to once we select the get data, and then we have to select a particular data source. We'll see that practically. Okay, okay. So whatever the data related to, whatever the things you have to do related to the data, I mean for collecting, you have to go here. It means you can collect the data, you can get the data from Excel workbook, One Lake Data Hub, SQL Server, and one more thing. If you don't have any one data, you can make your data your own. Okay, to practice. Okay, you can make your own data and you can do practice it. Okay, and data was you can do recent sources. What I did use, it will be showing you that. Okay, and coming to the queries. Now I told you one thing, a component which is Power Query Editor. Okay, it is the Power Query Editor. So where we have to go for the Power Query Editor? Transform the data. Okay, once we did select the transform the data, we can go to the Power Query Editor. Okay, it means I told you one thing, we discussed one thing. See the Power Query Editor, Power Pivot, Power View, Power BI disk, these all things interact with Power BI desktop only. It means that's why I told you that. Okay, now coming to that, insert. In insert, there is new visual. Okay, text box. Okay, more visuals. Okay, instead of this, instead of using these options, better to use this one. Okay, it means, so from here you can get the date or you can get visuals. Okay, now coming to that more visuals and calculations means, while we are discussing about the DAX, I'll let you know these all things. Okay, and coming to the share. See, if you remember, I mean, if you remember that how Power BI working. Okay, once we did created a report, what we have to do? We have to publish or we have to share to our Power BI services. Okay, from we need to create the report in Power BI desktop. From here to we have to share that to the Power BI services by doing share, by doing publish. Okay, by doing share or publish, whatever it is. Okay, so now we have done that. In home tab, what we can do that? Okay, and insert. Coming to that insert tab, in the insert tab we are having new page, new visual, more visual. Okay, and AI visuals. AI visuals means AI visuals. AI visuals means artificial intelligence visualizations. Okay, AI visuals are artificial intelligence visualization. Okay, so AI visuals, what are they? See, we discussed one thing. What is that? Why Power BI? Why Power BI? Means some top reasons we discussed. In maximum features, I discussed one thing. There is available Q&A feature. Hmm? There is a one available. There is a visual available Q&A feature. What is that Q&A feature? Why I discussed it? Why I mentioned it? Means it is AI visual. It is AI visual. See, you know how to work with ChatGPT, right? So what is that? Whatever you are asking, except videos, it will be giving that images and media. Okay, documentally or theoretically it will be giving that. Say how it is giving that. What is the chat gpt? It's an AI feature, right? AI technology. Okay, according to your data in your Power BI, whatever question you may have, whatever requirement you may have, if you are asking to Q&A feature, directly it will be giving you one visual. It will be giving a default visual which one is perfect, or else if you're asking any one particular visual also, it will be giving you that. You'll see that as practically. Okay, don't worry. It means the AI visuals means artificial intelligence visualizations. Okay, so we're having these type of visuals here. Okay, we have to see that. And Power Platform. Power Platform means paginated report, Power Apps, Power Automate. Okay, who are working as a Power Platform developers, including the Power BI, paginated reports, Power Apps, Power Automate. Okay, for them, those platforms. Okay, but for you, only the Power BI we are going to see here. Okay, we are not going to see these all things. These are particular technologies. We have to know this. Okay, these are particularly completely separate technologies. Those are okay. So now we are not going to see this. Okay, coming to these elements. In the elements, we are having text box, buttons. Buttons means we're having some buttons left, right, reset. These are all buttons we can use here. Why? Because see, there is a left arrow, there is right arrow. If I'm using these buttons, once I did use this button, if I'm clicking on any one button, for example I'm using this left button. Okay, if I'm clicking, the button will be comes here. If I select this left arrow button, it will be navigating to the previous page. It means you can navigate your page. You can make or you can create page navigations also here. Okay. Now buttons are here. Now coming to the shapes. What is this? Coming to the shapes. Shapes we can use that. Okay. And images. You can insert the images in your report. These all things. These all are basic things only, right? Everyone know this, I think. But coming to this modeling tab. In the modeling tab. So coming to that modeling tab. Okay. Coming to this modeling tab, in the modeling tab what we can do is, okay, we're having some relationships, okay, and calculations. Relationships means we can manage some relationships and we can create the relationships here, and then calculations we can do here. So calculations we can do means we can make or we can create calculated columns, new columns. Okay, while we are discussing this topic will becomes in our dax functions. Okay, dax functions. So we're having that page refresh also. And we are having one more thing, parameters. Okay, parameters is a very very important thing. Okay, definite question in interviews. What is managed parameters, or what is new parameter? What is parameter? Okay, numeric range parameter, fields parameter, we have to see that. Security. In these two, security and parameter, okay, a definite question in interview. Without these questions, there is no any interview. Okay, so for that we have to see that security means we will be having that manage roles. Okay, and so security means we are going to discussing here RLS, which is row level security. Okay, now after this role, after this row level security, we have to see that Q&A also. Okay, Q&A means we can see the this Q&A in our Q&A feature. Okay, so that is about see whatever the things are there here, or I'm trying to discuss in here. I'm coming to that view. View means we know the theme. Okay, page view, mobile layout. Okay, on page options, grid lines, snap on grid, we know these all things, right? But here in this view, we have to understand this only, which is show pans. Now, if I need to use that filter span, okay, what I have to do is in show pans we have to select that filter span. I can use this. If I need to use that bookmark span, I can select this bookmark span and selection pan, performance analyzer, and sync slicer. These are all things we can use. Whatever we want, we can use here. Okay. So optimize. Apply slicer buttons. We can do here. Apply slicer button. We can do here, and the performance analyzer we can see here also. Okay, we can analyze the performance. Okay, see why? Because I'm saying that about the performance means, see in Power BI technology we are using many operations. What it is? Collecting the data, huge amount of data we can collect here, right? And apart from that, we are creating more visualizations. I mean, many visuals, multiple visuals. When we are making multiple visualizations, each and every visual will be having an interaction between them. Okay, and apart from that, we will be implementing some DAX functions. We have to create some new columns. We have to create some new measures. Okay, we have to create some new tables. Okay, and apart from that, we have to do some ETL operations. See, we are doing these all things in my Power BI. So where the load will be there, where this all the load will be there in the report, right? So this entire load will be in report. The these report where we are creating in Power BI desktop. So there is some chances to get issue about the performance. Okay, so once we got the performance issue, how to analyze that? How to overcome it? If we need to overcome the performance, what we have to analyze first of all. We have a problem. If we need to solve the problem is first we need to analyze the problem, what exactly it is, right? So to analyze the problem, we're having that performance analyzer. Okay, you no need to worry about that analysis. All by itself it will be analyzing, but to overcome means you have to do yourself. How to do that means you have to do yourself only. Okay, these are all things we can do here. Okay, so that's all about these all things. Okay, the tabs are not available here. Okay, that is about how we are going to working with Power BI desktop. Clear everyone? Anyone doubts in this? Anyone doubts? Online students, I'm asking you also. Anyone doubts, guys? Please respond. Am I audible to everyone? Hello? Am I audible to you guys?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, fine. See, so that is exactly how the Power BI desktop will be there. Okay. And see, for today I'm going to closing that. Okay, and tomorrow I will start again. Okay, I'll continue this session, and we have to try to we have to see how to get the data. Okay, how to collect the data, how to analyze the data. We'll see in the next session. Okay, sorry for that inconvenience for today's session. I'm not feeling good, that's why I cannot continue this class. Please try to understand me. Okay, definitely I will continue this for tomorrow. And
Okay.
guys,
Okay.
everyone, yeah, thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to leave. Okay, and one more thing, if anyone did not enroll the course, means please try to enroll the course. Okay, our team will you can contact with our team. Okay, our team will my team will be helps to you how to enroll the course. Okay, please try to
Mhm.
enroll the course and you get the access about the videos and the document and all. Whatever the concepts we discussed here so far in PPT presentation and the theory part, those theory part I will upload in our Google Classroom. Okay, you can get
Okay.
it, and apart from that, you will get the video access from Google Drive.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Anyone doubts? Anyone doubts?
No, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks so much for attending, everyone. I'll get back tomorrow. Okay, guys. Yes, right. Okay.